'Cause I was meant to fly, meant to shine. Gotta find the better man in me.
What's up, family? It's me, your boy Damian Horn, aka Mr. D, the motivational musician, the educational entertainer. Welcome to DTV, where I share with you what's been given to me. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay up on all the videos that I'm posting. And let's grow this family together. Make sure if you hear something on this channel that you like or that resonates with you, share it with somebody else, and maybe it'll do the same for them. My quick share for today is actually from scripture. I just did my devotions, and there's a story. It's kind of a wild story that's in the Bible where it talks about there was this king Balak. I think that's how you say it, Balak or Balak, how you say his name. But anyway, the Israelites are coming into the promised land, and this king is trying to go to battle with them to stop them from coming in. And there's this like magician or this kind of, false prophet at the time named Balaam who basically he wants to get them on his side so he can curse the people and he'll have a good chance to defeat them in battle. And anyway, like God comes to Balaam and lets him know, like, hey, you can take this trip. And he goes on this trip with his donkey, and his donkey keeps like stopping on the trail and doing weird things that he's never done before. But it's making Balaam mad, and so he keeps hitting the donkey. It's like, why won't you go down this trail? Why won't you go down this path where I'm trying to take you? But the donkey is noticing an angel that is stopping him from moving forward, and Balaam doesn't see this. And so he just keeps getting mad at the donkey and he's hitting the donkey. And then finally, the wild part of this, it says that the donkey spoke to him. He's like, yo, bro, why are you hitting me? My boy Mike said he can almost hear that in Donkey's voice from Shrek, Eddie Murphy's voice. Like the donkey's like, what you doing, man? Why you putting hands on me? So, which is a crazy thing to think of in itself. But nonetheless, Balaam was so mad. He was like, why are you stopping? Like, what's going on? He ended up, crashing into Balaam's foot and all kinds of craziness happening. But ultimately, the donkey recognized that there was an angel that was stopping the path, that if he would have kept going, Balaam would have been killed by this angel. And so it made me think of like what things are happening in our lives that maybe feel like is going against what we want to happen, but it's really for our own protection, if that makes any sense. Sometimes we have a bad day, or somebody cuts us off in traffic, or something minor kind of happens where it feels like it's going against us, but we don't see the big picture and we're not able to recognize what would happen if that particular moment got to play out. So I feel like sometimes there's things that are happening in our lives that we don't necessarily agree with or like or feel like are working to our favor, but in actuality, man, they are saving us from an even bigger disaster or bigger problem. So it just made me think about, days when I might not be doing the best, what things God, or not that I'm not doing the best, but things are not happening to my liking, what things God might be protecting me from that day. And so it's just another way to look at these things and have perspective on, like, hey, maybe God is protecting me in this moment. Maybe that guy that you wanted to date, or that girl you wanted to date that stood you up at the restaurant, was, not a good person for you. Let's just put it like that. Or maybe that job that you wanted, but you didn't get, would keep you from going down a path with maybe the wrong people that made your life spiral into this whole other like dark place. And sometimes in life, I think it's important to kind of stop and recognize, even when we don't understand everything that's going on, that there's a great creator and a good father who is ultimately working things out for our best. And I know sometimes that doesn't feel like something that seems feasible or easy to believe, but I've seen it play out a zillion times, it feels like, in my own life. And I just wanted to kind of throw that perspective out there. This story in the Bible is a good example of that, like, Balaam not being able to see what's right in front of him. And And luckily, this donkey did something that stopped the angel from killing him. And sometimes I feel like that's happening to us in life. Sometimes there's things, whether it be a breakup or a loss of a job or whatever the case may be, but these things ultimately can be saving us from an even bigger disaster. So that's just one way to look at it. That's just my 2 cents, my quick share for today. Hope this blesses somebody. If this resonates or you got any comments or thoughts on this, make sure you comment below and let me know if you've got any examples that, that have happened like that in your life. You're like, oh yeah, I was going this particular direction and this thing went against me, but it ultimately saved me from this. And like I said, I've had a lot of moments like that in my own life. So if you have as well, comment below and leave a like. And yeah, keep checking out the channel. Hope this blesses somebody today. Peace. God bless.